All right, it's mountain up time. Getting our quivers put on. That's going to be your homework for this morning. We're going to do a pretty cool drill this evening in practice, but for now, I want to make sure that you've got your accessories mounted. The quiver certainly is going to be critical depending on which kind you use. I like a one-piece quiver. I like to be able to remove it when possible. And I honestly like the convenience of being able to remove this in travel too and in transit. Using the Checkmate quiver, mounted the block right there on the side, and I'm gonna get my quiver mounted. And what I want you to adjust is make sure if you have a quiver that has adjustment vertically, that you try to center this quiver in your system. You don't want to have your arrows beneath your cam. A lot of people do that, drives me nuts. Or they have it upside down, they're sticking up this high. This is stuff that you're going to be seen with when it's like that. And if you go to set your bow down, you either deploy broadheads, you turn your nocks on, you get a bunch of crap in here that's going to affect accuracy. Any of those will become a problem. So I've got this thing and I want to mount it up, and now I want to shoot it and see where that thing hits. So a good little drill to do is, once you adjust this, it's going to change the weight. Mine's actually, you can see, mine's actually balancing perfect. A lot of people ask me whether or not I use a back bar. I actually love the position of the Checkmate quiver and where it's at, and also properly adjust these screws right here so that you can bring this thing in line like this, making sure the quiver hood is clear for this to be able to bend down. We got clearance right here. It's tucked in nice and tight, and this thing is very low profile and lean, so I really like that. Now once I've got it mounted, you know, honestly, you want to be able to take a shot and make sure this thing's quiet, because a lot of quivers out there are noisy when you shoot. So I'm gonna get this sight set, and let's just see, cold bore, first shots of the morning here. Let's just see where this hits. Gonna shoot for the elk right down there. Okay, that is right dead in the middle of the heart. I'm gonna remove this. Also, critical thing for you to do, even, you know, if you have any type of like ghost stick, if you have a different type of stabilizer system, those of you using like a quivalizer, understanding where it hits when you have that thing here and when you have it on the front, this is practice. I want you to mount that quiver and know what it does. So just took that first cold bore. This is at 70. Now I'm just going to remove this, and honestly, when your quiver's light enough, I mean, when this thing's light enough, you shouldn't have it make a bunch of impact difference. There it is. So we can see that when this thing's mounted properly, when it's balanced properly, we're good to go on our quiver. Honestly, just gonna give you this a little etiquette quick. Don't get in the habit of laying your bow down on your quivers. You know, having your arrows be bent in here like this puts pressure on these brackets. A lot of times the brackets are mounted on your sight. So if you're smashing on these things by laying your bow on them, you're also putting pressure here. So when you can, you want to be able to lay your bow like this. Keep the quiver away from your body when you're moving, and you should be mounted up and ready for this evening's practice. We're going to do a drill, quivers on, but until then, make sure you mount up, square up, get it tight, make sure your clearance is good, and send a few down range to make sure that the quiver you're choosing isn't changing that impact downrange. These are super important things for you to understand. See you guys tonight.